Right, Dr. Chris is here now to give us his take on the very latest health stories. And I suppose, really, top of the health headlines is Aussie flu.
Yeah, I mean, it's not such a major problem yet. I mean, there's been a sharp rise in cases, which is actually no greater than the rise that happened this time last year. But the concern is that Australia had a very bad time. You know, their winter is our summertime. So whilst we're enjoying summer, they were going through this Aussie flu epidemic, the worst in 10, 20 years. Nearly 250,000 cases and over 300 deaths. And of course, what happens there in our summertime, right, generally comes over to us in our winter time. Yeah. And it is the same strain, it's H3N2, it's called Aussie flu. Interesting, you know, you have Aussie flu, we've had swine flu because they came from swine, Hong Kong flu, Spanish flu, generally linked to where the flu is.
So if you've had a flu jab this year, are you protected?
Well, you are protected, but not completely. I mean, basically, in terms of trying to avoid flu, it's get injected, not infected. But the situation is that about 40% of adults will be protected with the current vaccine. Right. 2/3 of children, but the over 65s will get sort of a lot less protection because their immune systems, you know, are weaker as well.
So what are the symptoms then? If you've got this, how do you know if you've got it?
Well, the sort of classic symptoms are we coming up with now on the screen?
Here they are.
There you are. I mean, sore throat and cough, right, headache, fever, muscle aches and fatigue. But let me just go through that. The fever comes on quickly, it's quite high. Aches and pains all over. Your arms and legs are aching, the headache's aching, your sore throat. You feel exhausted and you feel dreadful. And people say, well, what's the difference between cold and a flu? Well, think of cold as a head cold. It's only a head, runny nose, sneezing, sore throat, and that's gone in a couple of days. Flu will drag on for about a week, 10 days, maybe even longer, and can leave you very exhausted afterwards, post-viral fatigue. So certainly, you get vaccinated. The over 65 should be children, pregnancy, and also people with lifelong conditions such as heart disease, kidney disease, liver disease, diabetes. They're the ones who really need the vaccine.
You know you've got this when you get it, don't you?
Oh, yeah. When you get flu, you know you've got it. It's just the aches and pains, exhaustion, and just feeling so ill. And the thing to do, of course, there's no cure, is to get to bed, bed rest, lots of fluids, right? Paracetamol, ibuprofen, and give it a week, 10 days. To, you know, leave you alone and move on to somebody else. Now, the thing is, you know, we should be trying to prevent it from the vaccine.